Chiller, you alright?
Consequences to look forward to.
Let's go.
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't have to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Come.
Come.
Quiet. She is a friend.
O artık da.
Now,
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death
Ölüme
prophecy.
dair kehanet.
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants. They herself had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Well, the Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Sigrun.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that?
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Sigrun helping you recover yourself. She's so loyal, wise, clever.
Nereye gidiyorsun?
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence. where the intangible becomes tangible. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's mind? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you saw the Norns last time?
Ulan nereye gideceğimizi
To be honest, the
konuşmak
details are
yok mu?
hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate, which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Bir de söylesin de
Exaggerated.
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Tamam, kutlarla gideceğiz. Nereye gideceğiz ama nereye gideceğimizi söyleyin de.
I must say, I think we make a good team. With my brains, Kratos' brawn, and my lady's,
Wisdom, magic, ability to tolerate you for long periods of time.
I was going to say brutality.
That works.
Ha, yapacağım.
Now,
Nereden
if we could
gideceğiz
get
ya?
back to the story of Thor, the stonemason's son. I was hoping to get Freya's version of what happened.
There isn't that much to tell. I knew nothing of it at first, surely because Odin didn't expect to lose the bet.
Enough. We will continue later.
Buradan mı gideceğiz? Oğlum nereden gittiğimizi söylesenize ya.
Freya, you were just beginning to tell us the story of Thor, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin involved you in.
Yes. All right. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen.
Rolled. We will finish later.
Hadi. Kanalımda.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Say, no, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough.
Incoming fire!
Enemies to your left!
Sakin ol dostum. Lan bir dur. Oğlum durun lan.
Behind you, look out!
Fire, right side!
Tamam öldüm oğlum, tamam öldüm lan. Öldüm. Bir sakin olun ya.
This is the right area, but we can't go further on the sled.
I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbulwinter. Thank you. Behind you! Look out! Fire behind you!
Tamam.
Behind you!
Kaçtım.
Incoming!
On your left!
Tamam.
Incoming fire!
Lan dur.
Chiller, you alright?
Seninle baş başa kaldık sanırım. Burada cam var, şunu alayım. Tamam.
Enemies to your left!
This is the last.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Ne yapıyor?
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
Kral sanki bilmem ne. Hadi bakalım.
Let's keep looking. This way.
Arabaya devam edelim bu taraf.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it.
Paramparça. Oku bakayım.
Open.
Ulan oku diyorum ben de, kapı açıyorum.
There's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Gel.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Oraya boştan mı döndük?
Kratos, tell me more of your homeland.
It was violent.
Vahşi ve nasıl?
Sounds no different from these lands.
It was warmer.
Kurtlara kaldık ha.
Freya, can we return to your story of Hrimthur? You said if he built Asgard's wall in time, he was promised an audience with you.
Yes. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise.
His name was Hrimthur.
He just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye, blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
Oğlum çok bağırıyorum, vav canım.
Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him.
Yes. We weren't yet at war, but relations with the Vanir and Aesir had been hostile for ages. Freyr got it into his head that he could improve relations by sharing our magic with them. Vanir techniques for bountiful harvests, enough to feed their whole population. Getting set on fire was the thanks he got.
That's true. The Aesir were too undisciplined and impatient for the subtlety of Vanir spellcraft. So when things went wrong, they blamed us.
Hold! What is that?
Isn't that the spear from Tyr's statue?
Wish for peace. Be ready for war.
Oh, that's astute of the elves. Tyr never sought war, but he knew he had to be ready for it.
Aye, best be armed than not. Impressive looking weapon, isn't it?
It is big.
Abi nereye gideceğiz? Gözünü seveyim ya.
So Freya was a guest when Odin burned him?
Not exactly. Odin didn't mind locking Freya up. He saw the potential of the magic and wanted to know more than how to improve crop yields.
Wait, that building.
How strange. I've never seen that building before.
Aye, very strange indeed. Let's take a closer look.
Güzel.
Is that a frozen lightning bolt?
My fight with Thor ended there.
That's where you landed. No wonder there's bits of Tyr's statue all over the lake.
Hop. Vallahi.
This is the area. Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion.
Sonunda bulduk
It's coming
galiba.
from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Aç duvarı kanka.
Open up.
Burası da mı değil?
Nothing. Another dead end.
A trap!
Raider, left flank!
Right side!
Back, frozen!
Ne oluyor lan?
Behind you, watch out!
Tamam gittim şuraya gittim.
Right side!
Öldüm ya lan. Vurma. Kafanı golden ayırdım tamam.
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
What's that outpost?
If Ragnarok is coming, you're gonna need to stock up.
You won't believe
Luckily,
it, Mimir.
I'm offering
This
new items.
crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
Another crane.
My arrows are the only way!
Nerelere geldik biz?
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Abi saygılar, sevgiler.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjortulun. Sigrun spoke growing up with the people who were doing
Atlamalı, zıplamalı. Falanlı filanlı.
Nasty hit! Go away from them!
Behind you! Watch out! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you! Look out!
Beni burada öldürdü. Anladım da.
Right side!
Left flank!
Ölmedik. Ne yapacağız kız? Buradan nasıl geçeceğiz?
Alka!
You got that whisk, brother! You know, brother, Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasury filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Is that all she told you, Mimir?
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
Bitti ya demiş.
Well done.
Gel buraya geçelim karşıya. Görelim. Nereye çıkacak çok merak ediyorum.
Perhaps those runes over there can shed some light.
Neymiş sandım. Fısıldayan levha.
Is that a key?
Ağır Geç abi. Bu ne?
Wonder what lock that key belongs to.
No lock. It is broken.
Not broken. It's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
Bu kadar mıydı kız? Buraya gelme olabilir.
Alka! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Kill it! You all right?
Öldüm.
Can't do this without you!
That's without you. Rahatlatırlar mı? Salarlar mı böyle bir
Alka! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Behind you!
Behind you! Watch out!
Dur mu lan? Yarı canımın içinden geçti ya. Hadi gelin.
You collected Kvasir's stories? Give them here. Huge fan.
This will be of use.
Whatever you need, I'll create.
Ne bu? Şunlar. Oh. %50'sini atırsa üretilebilir. Buraya. El harbi. Körlük tirajını gereksinim sağlar. Falan filan. Gel geri. Kuşan. Islat dönüş. Keserler.
Ooh, these will look fantastic in my storage chest.
Bunu mu istiyorsun? Ha, buna da. eser kalmadı. Silah.
What can I make for you?
Evet. Ne bu? Aa. Oo. Evet. Kuşan. Masum kılıçları.
Anything for Freya? Kratos?
Bunda bir şey yok. Hepsinde nerede koyuyorsun?
I'll disinfect my tools.
Pazarlık. Yukarıda çıkmamış. Kaynaklar.
And for the Valkyrie Queen?
Aksesuar.
What'll it be?
Efsunlar. Tam ürettiği
Have we more to talk about?
Bana bir şey deme, dur. Şu an göster. Heh, şuna bakalım. Şu an giydiğimiz güzel. Bilek zırhı.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Bel zırhı. Değiştiremiyoruz. Geç.
Oh, got time to chat?